Hello everyone, hello, welcome to a special stream. I put it out on Discord and it's more about testing stream for the audio levels while also having a just chatting stream since it's been a while. I don't count the 4-year anniversary stream for just chatting here. That was an event. Hi Adelia, hi Codes, Brandy, hello, welcome, 0.5% as well. I hope you all have been doing well. So, first and foremost, I would love to have some feedback on the audio, if anything is too loud, if anything doesn't sound right, or if it was better before the changes. I have to compare the stream from my past ones after I'm done streaming here. And yeah, I did some testing last night with the changes. So yeah, you sound the same. That's actually what I've been trying to achieve, at least with all the filters, but I try to get a higher volume overall. Audio is actually super quiet right now. Is it the speech? Because on my OBS recording software it's almost peaking at the red, and if I were to listen on my mixer it's peaking all the time, so it's very difficult to judge because what it's visually telling me and the audio feedback doesn't come off the same as it is for the output through OBS recording software. So yeah, it's a bit difficult to see. Audio seems better to me. Alright. Oh, gotta love OBS, yeah. I did realize, and I'm fully aware that most audio, just most streams sound quieter than most other videos in comparison on YouTube. I can hear some peaking, but it's not too bad. I want to avoid that completely, you know? So I might add a filter to that one. Limiter, maybe put it down to 10 decibels at the limit. Should avoid peaking. It's such a difficult thing. Yeah, I'll kinda explain about the title as well, but the most important thing is to avoid peaking. It's such a difficult thing to mess with audio, honestly. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to actually adjust it. Like, I have all the filters like the noise gate and whatnot. Noise cancellation, I tried my best to do it, but it doesn't work, so I have to use a specific AI noise cancellation tool, because I really cannot do anything else. And if you know me, I am allergic to AI, but when it comes to tools like this, as much as I hate it because it reduces the audio quality to a certain degree, it feels like it's vital for everything that I do here. It's like the backbone. If I turn that off, it will be horrible, let me tell you. I'll do it right now. Okay, now that noise cancellation, the automatic one, is off, and I've put out my manually adjusted noise reduction to the best of my ability. But it's not really nice, I assume. Well, you can hear a lot of stuff, like when I tap close to the mic. It's hypersensitive, I feel like, even my breath, the last time I checked. And now I will go back to the noise cancellation, turning that on. Okay, it's back to the noise cancellation, the other one that I started using. So there's that with the microphone, as much as I can do currently with my knowledge. The The next one would be the volume differences between my voice and the music in the background. If it's easy to hear me or if the audio should be a bit lower, that would be very beneficial and important to know. With all the settings, it should be alright-ish, so that my voice is around twice as loud as the audio in the background. Music up, you down a bit. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. You down a little bit. Alright then. Alright. The audio has been reduced for my mic. A tiny bit for the audio. I turned the audio up for you guys, but I kept it same for myself. I could even showcase this on my screen here, so everyone is aware of how it looks like on my end. This is the specific mixer, right? This bullshit mixer. I'm not even showing OBS, that's a different story. I can hear the music better now. Yeah, because I put up the music by 10%. I have it at 30% for me. If I have it the same all the way here, then it would be difficult to speak because the sound is too loud on my end. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot talk when the music or someone else's speech is louder than my own voice to a certain degree. The audio is a bit saturated. I don't know how to understand that right now. What do you mean by that? Could you be a bit more specific if possible? Like, I have everything at the basic setup here. This is the stream output at 100%. This is what I have from my own headset. The master volume. And even when the master volume is here, most other volumes are like very low here, very high here. Just to be able to properly record what I play or what I stream. What I tried was loading up a game and see how the audio sounds like on my end for my own. I like the audio personally. Am I picking up KH Lo-Fi? Yeah. This is what I've found out yesterday while I was at work. That is a Kingdom Hearts Lo-Fi. Yeah. Took you a while. Like when you can't recognize Dearly Beloved or Simple and Clean, those two. Like, the bang is at the very start. Couldn't hear it till now. That's weird. It's so difficult to... It is very difficult to level all the audio to the same degree as I hear it. Because beyond this mixer, there's the OBS mixer. I have left it at 0. No changes other than having a simple limiter so it doesn't go way too high with my voice. It's like the low song are much higher than high song, and so they don't mix together. I need to listen to this part after the stream is over, because if I try to listen to it right now, it will cause an echo like crazy. Don't want that. It's, I could hear it, but only enough to register that it was lo-fi, like hearing the sound, but not enough to know the sound. What about... How do you guys hear it compared to my own voice right now? If it's that low that you can barely make it, it would be difficult because right now I have this much set up here, 30%, and on here it's at 15% on YouTube just to have it at a volume in which I can comfortably talk. Like 15% on YouTube, and here I think your voice sounds like it's peaking. That shit again. Like I have it here. No, it's even if you don't know, if you feel that, that feeling alone tells me a lot. Noise gate. Not below. That should be it. That should be the compressor. I'll put it to 50. Hopefully it doesn't peak enough. Meow. I can hear it and you without anything drowning out. However, yes, you're still peaking. I want to avoid peaking. The only time we're gonna peak is when we play peak. This is the only time we can peak. Okay, if that's still the same, all the way to the max with this compressor. Boo, don't boo me, come on. Also, there has been a new update on Peak in which when you're too hungry, you can see your teammate as a whole chicken and you can eat them. This will kill your friend. It will fill up your hunger, have a side effect on you as well on top of it. So they add a cannibalization, cannibalism in Peak. People have been hyping it up, and I can't wait for other groups of people trashing down on the game because it promotes cannibalism. Oh god. Honestly, this past week has been horrifying. For the past 7 days, with everything that's been going on. Reese toast, literally. Oh yeah, I will make the joke that I'm gonna eat him up, and I will do it literally. The next time we're gonna peak, the next time we're gonna play peak, I'll do that. I'll make that joke that I'm gonna eat him up. He wouldn't be aware because I'm not gonna tell him about that unless one of you guys snitches. And it will be one of the best moments in gaming for us. I can already see. Don't want this moment to be ruined. And I hope he's not here listening to me right now. I want to see that reaction live. Exactly. Yeah, no, I added the compressor, the noise gate here. And if my low sounds are too high, I can do it a bit lower here. This is like one of the most difficult things to set up, and I've been doing this over the past year and a half, probably, maybe longer. Like ever since I had this app to adjust the audio levels for streams and in general, it's been so difficult because I have to see, like, I have this mixer, right? Then we have this ugly volume mixer. I have the system sounds down here. Firefox here. Right? We have volume mixer, we have this mixer, we have OBS mixer, we have the audio dongle like on the headphones itself. Then we have this percentage here. Then we have this one, which is also separate. As well as on OBS, they have multiple other stuff. Like, this is me struggling with audio, but this is nothing in comparison to how Reese's setup is, because he has a separate mixer, like what I'm using here. he has a physical version of that. And oh boy, like if he does this, it will peak everything. If he does this, it will sound like he came out of a microwave. If he does this, just a 2% lower, you can't hear him anymore. Like, that's how bad, that's how difficult it is on his end. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even complain and just deal with it, suck it up, and figure it out how to properly do shit. All I could do is like lower this input, but all the same time, like, what I want to avoid is artificial volume increasing, which is like the gain setting of, like, you can increase the gain of your mic and other stuff as well. There are so many stuff here. Volume boosting with gain, like all these volume boosting things, they are artificially increasing the sounds, but I want to keep the sounds as natural as possible without any post-processing shit attached to it. Same for my voice, but I don't want it to come out too quiet. Like, I could reduce the number here. Like, the reason I have it at 100 here is to have the pure input, the 100% pure input, and only after that I adjust this setting here and all of this one. I could add the noise cancellation slightly higher here. There we go. That should change some stuff. The noise gate is like, oh wow, that, oh damn. Hello? I completely froze up. The camera shut off after changing this tiny setting here. And I got like a chat disconnected message. Am I back? Doesn't give me any more issues here. Okay. I don't know what, man. I hope the voice is better. Gosh, it's so difficult. Limiter is here. Sound seems perfect now. Wow. Okay, I got a message. Ah, cake. Yeah, I'll get that after. I'll get that for my second one. Yeah. I think you don't. Okay, I don't hear peaking. Oh, we're gonna go peaking soon. But yeah, there's lots of things that I need to test out, because just recording a short session and listening to the audio doesn't really has the same effect as when I'm streaming That's why I'm kind of dependent on you all, and I cannot thank you enough for this. So I really, really mean it. Thank you so much. That was the most important thing of today's stream. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. You thought. Now I'm gonna take a sip of tea. Tea makes me happy every time. Every time. Without fail. You can't get us that easily. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. See, I already got 0.5% here. Goodbye. See you. Yeah. And there's been so many things that I've been trying out, getting more plugins done. Like, I have a plugin that has like a waveform visualizer. I don't know if anyone spotted it during the starting soon screen, but it will be visible during Be Right Back screen as well. Beyond that, I have found a plugin that shows my inputs for everything I do, for keyboard, for my PlayStation controller, as well as the mouse controls will also show. It's just a preset I downloaded and I could show real-time inputs. That would be fun, but I don't know where to position them, so that's something I'm unsure of. So yeah. Beyond this, let me think. Beyond this, I wanted to mention how fucking tired I am. Like, oh boy, I barely had a proper meal today for lunch, but it's fine now. I ate very nicely for dinner and got tea. I'm fine. Just tomorrow left and I'll enter my weekend, since Friday I have it off, since it's a regional holiday, as well as the National Girlfriend's Day on August 1st. And on Girlfriend's Day, I'm gonna catch a girlfriend. Yeah, I hope you all will be there to witness the crazy shenanigans. I already have a wife, by the way. Not an actual wife, but wifey, meow meow. I have a kitty cat. I don't need more. Not IRL person. I mean, in a game. Before anyone else gets the jump on me. Yeah. Oh. I hope everything's functioning well. Just quickly checking because I'm kind of paranoid about it. Okay, seems like shit's working. Yay. Finally. Alright then. There's been so many things going on, honestly. It's so depressing with the censoring the internet act that's going on. I don't know if any one of you is aware, but what I want to do is to provide a safe haven, a safe bubble, where we are chill, we act like nothing's happening, because we need a break from it all. And yeah, I am here to announce that August 1st is a special stream. It's Project Emerald that will be finally put to works. And what's better than to create a thumbnail for it for next Friday? Since we don't have shit to do here, I just have such a low energy, so tired. I even rested for like half an hour. I completely almost passed out in my bed. So yeah, that's funny. I'll go on Kryta to create a new thumbnail. Yes, that's gonna be the new thumbnail stuff, right? I'm gonna add a picture to start off with and see which style fits the best. I've gotten a new beautiful commission by Apollomy But before I do that, I'll show you the currently existing picture that some people already know due to the animations. Is this one. Unfortunately, it's not the exact thumbnail style, but I can adjust it accordingly. This is the animation. I can do this as a thumbnail and let it be. That's one option, right? That's one option. Another option is to add text for Pokemon Emerald. Da, 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 da. Wait. Oh, it sounded like Pokemon for a second, but it's Sora's whole thing. Not bad, not bad. It catches me off guard every single time. There we go. I could add something like this. That could be a thumbnail. Text isn't a bad idea. Yeah, there's so many different options. Like every time I create a thumbnail, I think of at least 3 different options and solutions, and I pick the one that I feel like the most towards, like most inclined towards. So yeah. Like right now, this alone, I love it. But if I add this, it gives context for people who don't know this shit. Who is this shit? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Pokemon. Okay, okay, nice. Who's this? Oh, I see Umbreon, Absol, and Ralts. Yeah. Okay, no, not bad, not bad. That's a Pokemon channel. Looking up. Ah, it's ASMR. I mean, makes sense, makes sense. This is like a very chill and calm, cozy picture here. Yeah, yeah. I could add this emerald version just as, like, I don't know. If you look at it, the first second that you look at the picture, you will immediately know, aha, it's this game. Gotcha. Like, I will obviously put it on the title as well, but when you scroll on YouTube, you just see the picture first. Right? So I could add this, or I could add other stuff here. I have only space around this area, which I filled with this one. I could add text itself, but I try to stay away from text if it's not necessary. If you do that, it will blend a bit more. Like, it seems like you're dreaming of it. Like, I could add this with, like this. I could reduce the opacity or keep it full, you know? Stuff like that. There's so many options to do. Like, I feel like 80 is the lowest I would go for the opacity. Meanwhile, because I'm an artiste, I can do other beautiful things. I'll show you right away. I'll increase the brush size to 100. I reduce the opacity to 50%. Have this. And then for extra finesse, rounded edges. Wait, I have a better idea. Opacity has to be low again, or else it doesn't work. Even lower. Even lower. There we go. That's like, I'm not erasing it, I'm smearing. I'm smearing it. Something like this. A quick deal to make it blend in slightly more. Or I could get rid of the recent changes here. I can leave it here like this. Go all the way with the rounded stuff. Or I could keep it just like this. I don't like it. Like this is 100% opacity. This is 80%, you know, making it blend more with the actual colors here. This is like, you can see it's not hard edges with the first move. And then everything else, the finishing touch to make it more rounded up as well. And this also gives like a dream-like touch to it. I can also touch it even more towards the picture. Pull it towards the bottom half. There you go. And that could be also an overkill, by the way. Oh, I'm not sure. I feel like this is an overkill. I feel like this is either this way or that way. I'll go back. I feel like this is much better because the other one is a bit overkill. Like, there's so many things that you can do just for the thumbnail, and I love the thumbnail creation process. And I thought, why not show it off as well? That's one of the things I could do, right? Another thing is to get rid of this one and show something else I have not shown on YouTube yet, but I showed it off on my Twitter account. I haven't even reposted it on Discord yet because I forgot. I'm stupid. So, let me get that commission from Apollomy that I've been waiting for before I wanted to start doing this stuff. Let me get rid of that so I can show the whole thing. This is the commission that I've got. I'm so happy about this, honestly. Like, I was thinking, oh my god, this is the perfect timing. The artist has opened up a Game Boy Advance YCH commission. And it's the same artist I commissioned the DS before in the past. And Game Boy Advance, perfect timing for our Pokemon Emerald game, yeah? That's what I thought, and immediately jumped on the gun. So, I have two specific commissions, basically. This is one of them. This is another one. Like, this could be beautiful for the thumbnail. Instead of Pokemon Emerald here, I was thinking another option is to add something like this. Add something like this. With all the extra effects, but I also have a different version, thankfully, where it's without the special effects. I'll close that one off and put this one on in the corner. There we go, without the sparkle special effects and whatnot, to have a cleaner PNG to use for thumbnails. Look, the thing is, I could use something like this, but that would also mean having my character twice on the screen, and this is like floating in the middle of nowhere. without any sort of idea or storytelling. Like, if I have this, doesn't tell me shit. Instead of having something like this, I would rather go with this version. Or I'll do something completely different. Let me quickly go here. Yeah. Because I don't want to resize again. Magical girl, I always was. I was born a magical girl. Because I'm part of the organization 13. Da, da, da. Like, I could have this on the left side of the thumbnail, while I'll have something like this on the right side. Sorry, my throat is a bit fucked up right now. It's a bit difficult to create thumbnail with this alone, but I feel like it's still possible if I think about it hard enough. So I'm not actually making art like drawing art, because I'm talking about the title again. I put it in the brackets, like talk, art and game. But creating thumbnails is also some kind of art, because you put your own vision, artistic vision, into this whole thing. I'm not using AI to do this. I want to do the thumbnails myself. I have so much more fun creating what I feel like is the truest essence of myself and the content that I want to deliver. And I stand by that. I want to keep it that way. Obviously, if possible, I would draw and have my own drawings as a thumbnail. But I'm not at that level yet. Maybe, never. Who knows? So yeah, that's how it is right now. I'm looking for the whole thingy again. I need to grab the emerald again before I crop it away. Here we go. I can position it like this at the very edge, so I know. Something like this. The background will obviously change. It's just a placeholder background, so you don't see this ugly PNG background. So yeah, welcome back, Brandy. Had to step away for a second. The art is adorable. Yeah, that's the commission that I've been waiting for, honestly, you know. Personally, I click on a video easier when the subject is wrote on the picture. Yeah. And the subject could be this image here, you know, the Pokemon Emerald version, just the cover art of the game that we will play. It tells us way more than having simple text. It is visually telling more information than a simple text could. Even if I type the same word, emerald, that would still not be enough compared to having the cover of the game like this. But that's just me. I prefer using imagery rather than simple text. You can just go back to my previous video thumbnails and even live streams to a certain degree and compare them and see why I picked text and why I have not picked text but added pictures instead. It's harder to make this one work, in my opinion. Exactly. I am fully aware of that. But I will use this. I will use this commission at least once, obviously. All my YouTube pages just have text on it, so I'm not objective. If everything has text on it, then this can be the one outstanding thumbnail because it's the only one that doesn't have like written text. Like, I don't count this. This is image basically. But I mean literally typing up the text. It's a whole different story. This is something I could do, right? And what I usually do for backgrounds, because I'm not really good at creating them, I would look up some pre-existing art. I have a beautiful artwork to use. It's very funny. You guys will be surprised how I do some of my thumbnails. You guys know this pigment, right? I'll see for myself which version is better. Like this way. I would position it like that, and secretly do it like that, so it's only the background that's visible, right? Not only that, but also add some kind of blur effect on it. Let me see, where is it? Is it in tools again? Filter, there we go. There we go. Now blur it. I can see it live how much blur I will add to this image, because I don't want to have it too detailed, right? There you go. Some blur like this maybe. Not only that, but also additionally I'll add a brush, like, oh, I'll add a brush at max size, you know, which I can color, but I'll add the opacity very low, grab a random color that I feel like is very fitting to have an overlay effect on it, like this dark color. I can make it darker. I can increase the opacity a little bit more as well, like having darker effect like this. But a better option is to create a separate layer, put it to overlay and darken it and change how it works. I can add burn. I will make it so that the character pops out more and isn't blended in with the background too much, you know. Now burn doesn't work well. Now I'll see for myself with multiply. Usually happens well. If I go, oh yeah. Okay, instead of that, let me put opacity at 50. This is a normal layer above it, right? 50% is just black, nothing changed. Overlay makes it a bit different. It pops up the background. I don't want that. Multiply makes it damper. And I can turn this one, opacity down to 50, for example, and compare it. I can even put it up a little bit higher. Try other stuff like burn. The burn doesn't do shit. Darken doesn't do shit. Multiply, I leave it at here because I used the color black to do this. However, instead of the color black, nope, I'll completely remove all the color now. Hopefully I got rid of it. Then, oh, I love this one. Completely got rid of black, right? I'll add this green and make it darker. Dark green, right? Wait. Let me go back a little bit before I adjusted that. Have with 50% opacity. And now I can see a much bigger change with the other options like burn. does way more now. Darken has it bright. Overlay itself makes the bright ones brighter. Multiply is nice. I can add it slower. And I don't like this, right? I can add another layer, but I don't want this, right? Instead, I can go to a different color like red. And play around with the hue, with the tone of... Oh. That's how I can kind of figure out what direction I want to go. With burn, you have a better option here than compared to... Wait, no. That's multiply, right? Now going to burn edition, there you go. Does a much better job. However, it's too strong. I'll add it to 80% and then compare. There's so many options. Let me go down to 70%, it's much better. Make it 69 for the meme. There we go. And for this one, for the emerald version overlay, I'll do the same as I did before. Going down to 50% and some kind of blur effect. I could have this as a thumbnail, right? It has this background from my Pikmin commission before. That's how I combine some of my thumbnail. This is one version that I could use. Another version is to have this one. This is a different thumbnail. Now I have two different thumbnails already made. That's another one. And another one will be this one, but I don't like this option at all. If I'm gonna use this image, I would use it with this exact version. If I want to do the other one, I would do it this way. This is way bigger to read the Pokemon Emerald version. It's directly to the point. And for my playthrough, I'm not doing any challenge or whatsoever. And that's the reason why I don't feel the need to add extra text on the screen. I don't feel the need to do that. I feel like it's fine as is. I could add other stuff at the bottom here, but I don't want to make it too crowded. So it's very difficult to come up with stuff. Like, I feel like I'm literally like a witch mixing different potions into a pot to make a good one. Like, different ingredients into a pot and make a good potion out of it. It's this handcrafty style that I really enjoy with thumbnail creation. Sometimes it can be very difficult, and I immediately opted in a different, completely different style. As you see, with the background image having leaves and whatnot, and make it darker so it doesn't blend in with everything too much. So yeah, beyond this, I'm not sure what else to use. For funsies, I can add my own logo. I barely do that. I could add this for funsies, but eh. No one reads this shit anyway. The reason why I added it at the bottom is because it feels so empty without anything here. There you go, Adelia. And but I don't want to make it too crowded either. So it is kind of a little bit of a struggle with all of it. Like, I could have this as a thumbnail. And the other one as well. I think putting your logo in all your thumbnails would be good. I don't know. Wait, let me export this as an image already. That I can use for a thumbnail. JPEG. There we go. Emeralds 1. Hopefully works well. And now... 1 second. Gonna close this. There we go. This is another one without the logo. I'll do this as a second thumbnail another time. Maybe smaller, more in the corner. Well, it's already as small as it is. You barely see anything. Let me put this as Emerald 2, so I know this is a different one. And I can go back to the other one. Like, when the thumbnail is this small, you can't read anything. The only thing you see is this image, like Pokemon Emerald and the nice Game Boy Advance, that you can figure out. And then people will look at this, be like, oh, damn thighs, nice. And then look at me and hear my voice and call me a catfish. Oh my god, that's so funny. If people call me catfish, I just go bloop bloop. I love that. Can we agree on making them more too, so I don't ask twice, please? Alright then. Well, it depends if you get the first redeem. But yeah, I don't know. I could have it small like this with the logo, or this. Currently it's saved as this one. I don't know about, yeah, honestly, this one actually feels better. That's a good call, thank you very much. I agree with this change. I overwrite the existing one. So now we have 2 images, and I will start with this one. Fish for catfish, yeah. Yeah, finally we get to use these emotes. Yeah. I added emotes on Twitch. No, catfish, you're kippy. No, I'm a fishy bloop bloop. I can be whatever you want me to be. Oh, I love this. Vector to Heavens, is it? No, Fate of the Unknown. That's the last one in the playlist. Oh god. It always gets me. I love it. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna use this thumbnail as the first one because I've been waiting for the Game Boy Advance for... I've been so longing for it. I'll be using both thumbnails, obviously. I'm really excited to use both. And I'll be spamming those thumbnails for the entirety. Because like all I could do is like, I don't know, let me show you. Add the text right, say meow, and then like place all the text right. Let me make it bigger. Make it #1. Haha, 1. And there you go. We have 1. Pick my favorite font. Yeah. Make it bold, because why not? Make it italics, because I can. Make it even bigger, because it looks nice. Yeah. All I could do is stupid shit like this. Right, you see this? Yeah, you see this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all agree? Yeah, we do, wonderful. Now let me do a secret technique that is called black. I make it 13 pixel size, it's a bit too much, yeah, 7 pixels. There we go. And then we do my favorite bevel and emboss. 13 and 13. Boom. Special effects, yeah. Links effects. Inner glow. Make it full opacity. Lower the size a little bit. Go to choke. Choke the shit out of it. Yeah. And select a beautiful color like this red here. Honestly, I could do literally the Pokemon shit here, the blue one. Linear dodge, I don't want that. I want to have a overlay version. That will add a better... not overlay, maybe. Wait, is it... No, multiply doesn't work like that. I would add to have a lighten or color. No, color. A regular, normal version. Yeah, normal version. I can add normal version. I can add this change here. There we go. See, it makes sense, kinda. 10. 12. 11. Nah, 10 is nice. And the drop shadow, because why not? Make the size smaller. And the distance. There we go, we have an episode number. I always avoided doing this for anything I streamed. Honestly. I've been avoiding this like the pest. Now let's see, which else can I do now? Let me go to Poketape 2, it's the best one. Yeah. I could add this image, like this text thingy, easily. But I avoid doing it because everyone, like no one pays attention, and if someone gets recommended a video like this and they see number 32 or number 14, number 6, they be like, no, they're already further in the game. I'm not gonna click on it because I don't know how the first one is. Without this number, I get rid of that psychological block and will be more likely to attract without being influenced by a number like this. A number like this is a double-edged sword in a sense. It is why I keep playlists in a chronological order, so if anyone wants to know the first one, they can look at the playlist that I try to link every time if I have it. So yeah, that's a possibility. And for this one, I could place the number up here, simple. Down here. Makes more sense. See? I could add stuff like that. Also, let me make the glow a little bit brighter. If I decide to use it. I don't know. What do you guys say? Should I use the number or should I not? because I thought it doesn't make sense. Like, it's always like for new people, they rather tend to stay away from let's play videos and instead look at the premise of the video by looking at the thumbnail if there's something special going on, or reading the title. Let's say there's a challenge going on, or hey, this episode has something special, you know? And the thing with the numbered title here is like, even the numbers in the title I stay away from. Like, I stay away from numbering all of this and going by chronological order instead to my playlists. That's the only way that I like to do. The reason for that is if anyone is interested, like at episode 8 something, and seeing this image, oh my god, that looks beautiful, and it's technically episode 8, I don't show it, the title doesn't say it as well, they don't know how far I am until they click it, right? And unless the title states something else, you know, no number, no nothing. If they're interested and they want to watch the whole thing, they can see the playlist on my channel, which is sorted chronologically from the first to the last, right, up, down. And that's how they can catch up. That's my thought process, but I don't know how realistic it is for people to actually do it. It's something I would do myself. Like, if I want to watch some series from a different person, I go by the first one, if there is any. Like, I would watch like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and like, I want to watch it from the beginning, and I'll go back and see if they have a playlist. If they don't, I'll search it somehow else if I care much enough. Because realistically, you really can just jump in anywhere and not be super lost. It's just a mental block in my... Exactly, that's what I've been thinking, yeah. The number, I'd say, depends on if you do multi-pods. It does help keep track of number of streams, videos, I'd say. Personally like it, but that's because I screw up orders easily. That's why playlists exist, in my opinion. You can sort playlists. It's a difficult thing. Like, it's a double-edged sword and it's not easy to decide on. But let me tell you, most people found me through Omori, right? That's what I think. Like, most people that are regulars on my channel, they found me through Omori. And I'll be sharing the screen right now. And get closer. This is the Omori playlist, right? The full playthrough. I'll try to zoom it so we can see the beautiful thumbnail. It started off with a simple nothing, right? Then 8 hours suddenly. I take my sweet time chilling. Well, no shit. I took it literally. Then I started doing my own thing, like hands drawn as well. I genuinely enjoyed that simplistic style. It adds to the Mori aspect. Do you see anything that indicates which part we are? Nothing, right? This one got hate because people thought I was catfishing here. The only thing that you see is sunny 100% because that's the route we took, right? And here, the next time I used the same Aruna picture, as I put here on the thumbnail, I'm not a girl by the way. It worked. That was funny. And then here, boom, slash, and put sunny here. Why is the background dark? Okay, probably black space. For anyone who knows about the game, they will understand just from the visual cue. And then boom, new routes, and where I drew my own character, 100% route, right, for Omori. New routes, okay, that indicates it's the first one, right? The next one, you can see the pyramid and the ugly face. That was a reference to the oasis, right? And then This doesn't need any explanation. I even got rid of the 100% to add to the vibes of this episode. Here you can see Spooder, you can see swimming, you can see cold, you know, ice biome, you can see ladder, you know. Those are the fears, you know, fear of heights, fear of spiders, fear of drowning. And super bosses exist in this route, meaning this is where I tried to fight one of the bosses, right? And then here on the next episode I got rid of the ice, right? I just scribbled through it to indicate that's already been done, if people watch this one, right? And then the final one, just with a second door. There's no indication of the numbers. No episode 1, episode 2. You can only see it on the playlist here. That's what I've been doing. And this got me the most regulars here. Thank you, by the way, for being here. That's how I've been doing. And for Xenoblade, it's kind of similar as well. I absolutely enjoyed Tie on Tuesday, to be honest, while it lasted. And then added the hard mode marathon at the end. Like, here I tried using chapter 7 as an indicator that we're in the end game. But before that I didn't add anything, right? Just random shit. What else? We're not talking about Pal World, that's why it's just a reuse of the same thumbnails. Until it changed with the most recent one. That's a complete change in the whole thing. What else do we have here? The evolution challenge here, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you know. There's nothing to say here. I don't know what the fuck episode. I think I did episode here. The order got fucked up. Salt. Oh yeah, that's why. No. Date added oldest. No, not added. Published oldest. That's literally the first. Now it's sorted perfectly. Yeah, that tiny sort button here. Oldest. That's how I supposed to do. Yeah. That's about it. That's how I do the things. The one thing that I didn't add an entire playlist for is my slime garden. I don't have a playlist for that, but I might actually do. Create a single playlist for my slime garden. It's not a story game, that's why I haven't done it. But I feel like it makes sense because I'll be playing it way more often. Super Mario 3D World, I don't know, did I create that one? Sonic Mania I skipped because it's just 2 streams here, nothing noteworthy. You know? Pal World with Friends doesn't have a playlist either. Yeah, my slime garden doesn't have it, obviously. Wait, what was I gonna look? I'm stupid. Mania doesn't have it, yeah. Yeah, Mario, there we go. Super Mario 3D World. I don't have Super Mario 3D World's playlist. I could catch that up, honestly. But anyone who wants to watch content, they will never finish watching all of it because this Kingdom Hearts Critical Marathon, bro, this has 50 videos here, 50 streams. That's 150 hours worth of content here. Have fun. Have fun keeping up with everything. Especially funny because some of the streams have been super long, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, this only shows Kingdom was... It fucks me up every single time. It resets every single time. I don't know why. Yeah, I let it go. It resets every now and then. Yeah, 4 hours max. I don't have an 8-hour stream or something like that, right? Not for this one. But for other stuff, there's 4.5. But yeah, let's leave it be here. I'll create a playlist for my slime garden, definitely. I'm a My Slime Garden YouTuber. Let's go. Anyway, this is what we've come up with so far. It's why I avoid numbering the titles. It's been something that helped me the most in the past. I've been testing it out in my first 2 years of streaming and the last 2 years of streaming without the numbers, which has been a massive improvement because it keeps away the mental barrier. Because the last thing I want is for people to use their brain cells. This is a chill place, and I don't want anything like this make people overthink. I don't want that. Simple as that. Nothing else. There's no need to overcomplicate it. That's why I like to keep it simple with my stuff. But yeah, for art itself, I don't really feel like drawing a new artwork right now. I've been wanting to draw slime art, but I'm not in the headspace and I don't have the energy for it. Instead, I will be jumping on my slime garden after a break. I'll go get tea, get that special cake, and take a short toilet break as well, so you guys can enjoy music. Meanwhile, you see at the bottom left corner? Yeah, that's something new I added as a plugin, and I'll talk more about it when I'm back. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, yeah, I am back with tea, and I forgot something to mention. But first of all, did anyone see that? New art coming soon! Love it, and such a godlike pull, honestly. Yeah, I don't really play this Pokemon trading card game Pocket as often. I just log in for the dailies and that's it. But yeah, this is something I wanted to talk about. Holy fuck, I've been yapping too much with this post. But yeah, this is something I've been really unsure about. This is something I've been super unsure about, honestly. I don't know if anyone read it, but you know, Poke ASMR will be introduced, and that will go in perfectly well with having a Pokemon Emerald gameplay. You know, like, I mean, the entire Let's Play that I'm gonna do, along with Poke ASMR and the Poke Puns that I will do for YouTube Shorts. I need to work on it to create a proper template to work off with, because it's gonna be super difficult, honestly. Oh, yeah. For Poke Puns, I will be picking the Pokemon myself by going the ones that I can make good puns of. It's gonna be very short, 10 seconds short clip, and a ready template to mass produce, so I can do it with as little effort as possible, but still have a template good enough to have some kind of a quality attached to it. I don't want to create slop, that's why. The jokes will be bad and horrible, so prepare for that. Prepare for trouble and make it double. So beyond that, the more important one is the Poke ASMR, and here I asked, should I do every single Pokemon, like just a single Pokemon dedicated ASMR stream, or should I group them together as an evolution line, which I'm not really fond of because it will separate like the attention to the Pokemon. Like if someone clicks on a Pokemon ASMR for, I don't know, Sunflora, they don't want to hear the pre-evolution Sunkern, you know. If someone comes here to join for I don't know, let me see. I don't know, any other, like if someone wants a Charizard ASMR, they're not gonna join in and literally listen to Charmander and Charmeleon just to get to Charmander, you know. They would only click it for one purpose, and that would be a single Pokemon. That's why evolution lines is something I'm not really fond of, but I still put it here because it's all about the time to make and create. I did the math as roughly as I could do, like it's a very rough estimate, with only the 1025 Pokemon as of today. I'm not counting the future generation Pokemon, obviously, for this calculation. And it would take me 86 years to finish the entire thing if I do a single Pokemon each month. That would be lots of effort into ASMR videos, but if I do once a week, it will still take me 22 years to finish. As I have written here, I want to make those Pokemon ASMR with my own art. I want to get better at art and draw the Pokemon myself and have another excuse to draw. So yeah, I think doing chosen ones and knowing that you likely won't get to all of them is the best way to go. Yeah. There are some unpopular ones, obviously. I might do majority being community chosen, but I might do certain exceptions, like if I have a great idea for a specific Pokemon, then I would create that ASMR, you know? And I would do it probably once per month, like the same as the single Pokemon, once per month at max, You know, not, no. Yeah, I think once a month, not twice a month, because that would mean I would spend less time to work on it and not perfecting it, but putting less effort in it. I don't like that. I want to not get stressed, not get burnt out. I'm gonna draw the Pokemon, which means I need to invest time into drawing them without making it look too ugly, because you know how I am. You see my Pikachu drawing, it's god awful. That's why it's crying. It's an abomination. But yeah, I might find new art styles to try out and whatnot, you know, just trying out different Pokemon. But yeah, that's why I was thinking Community Chosen is something I was favoring. But even though I was favoring this one the most, I didn't specifically say in this entire text, I want this one. I didn't say that. I want you guys, I want to hear what you think with the honest words as well. Because this whole thing with the Pokemon ASMR is not for myself mainly, you know? It's for all of you. That's why I feel like I'm actually happy that this got the most votes. I'll do a separate poll again as promised up here. I'll do a second poll, a follow-up poll, you know, to flesh out that idea even more. Hey, like that Pika? We like that Pika? You do? Okay. Yeah, and this comment chain is also very nice here. Makes most sense. Thank you for everyone who's been here. I vote for Tentacruel. That's so cruel. That's very cruel of you. No, no, no. That's gonna be the Pokepons, yeah? You're so cruel. I will make people hate me for the puns and stay for the funds. Ha! But no, this is something I'm really passionate about. Oh hey, look, it's you. Is that too complicated? I'm making it even more complicated now. Look at Twitch as a comparison. Oh boy. No, let me get rid of this. And go into my slime garden because I can't anymore. I'm really done. I haven't been playing my slime garden for almost a week. The last time I played was Thursday. That's when I actually played the game. Before that, however, I've been making lots of pixel arts. And we have a beautiful animation here. A new animation. You know, the thing is, I've been doing lots of pixel art for the Fit submission event. I've put out 7 different submissions if I'm not mistaken, and that took my time for the most part. Outside of that, I've also created a tiny spreadsheet like cheat sheet for each weapon in game and their strengths with a tiny text attached to it to help everyone else. So it's a bit difficult, you know. I didn't get to play the game properly. And here, since I'm playing the beta, you will see some new stuff, like the one at the top right. Starter missions, check out the shop. Check. Random egg. For free. Open pet list. This one. Yeah, that's the pet list. Take a look inside the slime box. Boom. Let's do. Check out menu. Ah, that doesn't work yet. I want to see which button actually does the menu. Close menu. If I do this, no. Island Expedition will do that. I can click everything, doesn't work. I don't know how you get to the menu. Maybe that's not properly done. This is something that's been slowly getting added. So yeah, still haven't been able to find the hero tunic yet. Oh no! What should I do? Don't play the hero tunic. Simple. But yeah, there's so many fish here. And there will be even more. There's so many submissions, I'm so happy. I'm not the only one. But yeah, my own goal, my short-term goal for this game currently is like to breed the D10. Rank 10 slime here with these two. You know. Let me see. Yeah, these two slimes will be bred together to get the power at the lowest possible while keeping defense low. But especially the speed stat. Oh yeah, the speed stat, that's horrible. Yeah, it's a bit of a long journey. But before I jump in, I need... Oh, that's a bonus for this one. For Shuriken. Nice. Magic Scythe, I need to test that one out. I'll take Friend Slot. And go to Rogue Nightmare. That's the only mode that I've been playing ever since the first day. And that was the last time I played. So, how's the music and sound? I hope it's not too loud. Nom nom. It's a bit loud on my end. The damage of this has been reduced massively. I think the damage doesn't work here. I will talk about it with the developer. But before I decide anything, we'll see. It's super loud on my end. Let me... Okay, I adjusted on my headphone. Did it go lower on your end as well? Wait, let me do something. Can you guys still hear? Is it the same sound for you? Is the sound completely gone? Okay, perfect. Now I can use my headset slider to adjust without making here lower for everyone else and without going on to the other mixer. So now I have 3 different mixers. Yay! Let's have fun. That's 50 damage. That is 100 damage, way more damage. The difference is this is split into... Yeah, the scythe is way stronger now. There's so many calculation changes that I need to test it out completely. And here I'll get the max size up because I'll be testing the scythe mainly. One of the biggest changes is the multiplier for magic itself. It dances in time with the music, that's cool. Let's see, what do I add here? With this low attack stat... Wait a second. I don't know how it affects me though. I can't really tell. Attack and... no... Let me go with mission complete to get more golds to begin with. I will try to get the range up as soon as I can. And now we have color-coded enemies. I died because that was an invisible attack. Or I'm blind. Tell me what you saw. Okay. I just had to go to Expedition. The checkout menu tab didn't work out. Like, it didn't tick, but it was saved as a tick. Until I went to Expedition and came back. Now I can claim this reward. Gives me a two-toned egg that we will open up immediately. It's an ugly boy. Go bye-bye. Sell him immediately to the dark side. Wonderful. Love this, love this. Let's do the same with the hologram egg, right? It's gonna be an ugly boy. Yeah, goodbye, goodbye. Never see you again. Ah, isn't that pretty? Now let me try the magic wand as well, because we're going full magic with this one now. Haha, you can't stab me. Done. Now, there's a fun thing. With the magic wand, with the new changes to the elemental attribute, very funny. The magic stuff is weaker with attack stat, right? And there's two separate modifiers. Attack modifier, you know, attack stat modifier for your weapons, as well as magic modifier. Magic modifier takes all these elemental effects into account. The magic wand has a modifier for magic by 2, which means it doubles it. If I were to unlock bleed now, I have 20 bleed, right? If I use one attack with the magic wand, it will do 40 bleed instead. That's the idea of the whole thing. It needs to be tested, obviously. It opens up a whole new world. For the magic scythe and the magic wand especially, they scale better with your magic stats, kinda, like the double of it, but you should never neglect your actual stat here as well. I'll keep going with range. Like, you still need attack, obviously, but you have so much more benefits from unlocking a single element just once. Especially with the scythe multi-hit, it will be so beneficial for you. And here I will go for survive in hopes for getting the hit list. But yeah, these changes probably, like the elemental changes, probably is in the beta mode right now, because there's lots of new changes. Right now I'm just gonna gather some enemies to drink tea. And my idea for color-coded enemies has... Oh yeah, that was survive, I think. Anyway, steady stance with ×4 multiplier is incredible though. 2020, yeah, I can't say no to a legendary like this. I'll get hitless next time. A simple shop here, yeah, for critical up. High roller. Oh yeah, crit. Ah yeah, I don't have money, so I get this one instead. I already got. Yeah, I give up. What am I doing? Increase defense whenever possible to avoid being one shot, but one shot is... I need to test out if getting defense is actually worth it in this mode. That's another thing I wanted to test out last time. Didn't get far. Careful. I wanna collect some debt. There you go. When you spot Sonic, you know that you should be careful. Because we all know Sonic is speed. There you go. Deletion. And more range. All the range. Shop for shield and defense upgrades. Awful. The gold button exists, which gives you gold. Shouldn't do that. That's a thing that will be patched soon, because now you can get infinite gold. Let me see what happens like this. If I do this, because there should be only the exit button and then you can't get this guy again. But if you take gold, it's the same as refreshing the whole thing, getting infinite gold, but you only get 10 gold like this. And each time you open the shop, it increases the prices, right? So getting the 10 gold is useless because the prices skyrocket. They scale much higher, much faster. Then you can obtain the 10 gold, as you can see here. Once you have like, I don't know, a million, like a couple thousands of gold, it might be worth to refresh it once at least. Hello Anya, welcome. Nice to see you again, hope you're doing well. Yeah, you can see how high the gold cost went. The lowest gold cost right now is at 315. We can keep that in mind for the next time we visit the shop to see if the scaling takes over. We are at Island 9. Oh, surprise attack here, yeah. We have Sonic, 2 of them. Careful. There we go. Bye bye. Get this beautiful range. Hope you're doing well. We're just playing slime. We had lots of chatting session earlier. I'll hope for a hit list on this boss fight here. I. It should freeze this fish. Thanks to bleed, we still get some attack. I got hit once. That was a long fight, but hit list will fix it. I dropped the YouTube one as well. Oh, that's so very kind of you. Thank you so much. From this point here, I'll take the treasure for damage over time effects, elemental effects. Hi. Beautiful. It would be beneficial to get the fire attribute, but stacking ice quicker to freeze enemies much faster is something I will take as a priority here. And one of my favorite strategies is to do this, if it works. If you have enough range, you can do it right here. Good news, because we finally have the pufferfish emoji. Die. There we go. Oh, another hit list. Look at D. We have this shop here. Let's check that out for cooldown reduction. Always That could be helpful. We had 315, right? It doesn't scale up immediately. Good news for us. Dash cooldown by 20%. Helps a lot. Thank you for that, Pat. Let me quickly check. Is there any else that we can use? There's not much, right? I can take the gold and try refresh this and get this one again. We have 40% dash cooldown, probably maxed already. And therefore, I'll go for survive, and that is only to get more gold and also get the critical upgrades. I will get hit if I stand right here, while the enemies with their blades, if I don't jump up, they will hit me and they will kill me. There we go, flawless. Flawless, yeah, I'll redeem that in 3 minutes, alright. Go shop. The easiest way to get further in the islands is by spamming the shop, even if you're not gonna buy anything. However, in this case I'll buy the shield, or else I'll die. Fun fact, angel slimes help you out a lot, because each island finish you get a shield, so you don't have to buy shield here. The downside is currently the dark slime that I have. Dark slimes are more overpowered in general, because each kill they increase their maximum HP by 1, as well as start off with 100% crit rate at the start of each expedition. And that one, starting off with 100% crit rate to begin with, that alone makes dark slimes basically the only pick that you should consider for especially rogue challenges, where you start with base stats at level 1. The critical rate is not taken into account, so yeah. 4 AM, it's so early. Oh my god, so late. You sure you should be staying up? Oh boy. There you go, 2 auras before my friends left. Oh nice, they removed the critical numbers here. That's another thing I told them that could be taken into account. And here's survive. Yeah, sure, let's go. And this is the best spot here, I found out by trial and error. Scythe believers, rise up! Hell yeah. And more ice stacks. Now, having 52.50 ice stacks mean one hit of this should freeze the enemy, if the multiplier is correct. Additionally, adding 80 stacks of... oh. I think I'll give up on... yeah, no, crit damage. Yeah, let's get the crit damage up. It helps me wake up in the morning. I hate my alarm, so I wake up 2 hours before the... oh wow, that's extremely early, wow. Are you ready for kitty brain Asake? I don't have brain anymore. Yeah, it didn't immediately freeze them. I have to check that up with the developer next time to see if it's working as intended. I was more curious of the first freeze and when it takes into effect. Oh, that's so cool, but I will add bleed. Despite shock being a good addition, we don't have it yet. The reason I have bleed is because I'm heavily biased towards bleed due to the fact that it slows enemies. And since the magic scythe also has a multiplier by 1.25, I think, for magic, so 25% more effective, it would mean that stacking this is much more efficient. And more bleed stacks means enemies getting slowed more. I'll use my Hyper Slime ultimate to have an insane range increase. Oh, it did immediately freeze a new enemy, I think. That's interesting. That range up will do us a good favor. This run is seemingly meow meow. Oh god, kitty brain mode. This run seems like it's going much better meow. Like already at the ice biome. Meow. I'm stupid. Meow. I forgot I have brain. Ooh, meow. That almost killed me. That bitch killed me almost. Yeah. Boomba. Meow, 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 meow. By the way, there was someone gifting me membership. Oh, congratulations. That was probably me. That was during the special stream of Sonic Adventure, and I kinda made a challenge that I will gift 100 subs, 50 on Twitch and 50 on YouTube, and I did. And you might be one of them that were lucky enough to obtain one of those subs. That's my assumption, at least. I haven't been checking out his streams lately because he streams so late, in such a weird time. Because I'm either asleep or at work, or streaming myself, so yeah, not so nice. Here I would add one Ultimate Frenzy because why not? What's more important is to aim for something simple. Capture is the easiest one, but I'll go Exterminate here for the friend slime. I don't know, when was the school holidays? If it was super recent, then it's not me. Yeah, I died because I touched the enemy. It's a bit difficult to keep track of them. Last week, okay, then it's not me. Then it's someone else who was very kind to gift subs. Okay, let's see the normal shop. Yeah, could be. I just refreshed the shop, so why not check it again? Burber. Burber. Hamburger. No, I'm certain that this works well. And Scythe works well, right? But let me do this. And try out the magic wand, because I haven't tried that as often. Without at the same time already clear off. Yay! Here in this option I'll go with... Honestly, let me try stacking my defense. Oh, Noah gifted subs as well. Did not expect that. Oh, I died because... Oh yeah, that's stupid. Hey, Mr. Slimebox, did you see that clip? I just clipped it on Twitch. I need to show him that. Oh. Stupid shit happens, you know? Did the bonus change? Yeah, it changed to Demon Great Sword and Slack. Oh yeah, the Slack. I need to change because one of the changes were that the Slack 11, you know, the one that attacks so quickly and has a clip of 30. Does it even do damage? Anyway, this is something that scales very slowly with attack, but scales better with elemental effects. Basically, the Slack 11 is a magic-oriented gun. And that's what I absolutely love, magic guns. I hate guns, but magic-imbued guns and weapons, that's it. And this one, this beautiful charge-up attack here with the Demon Greatsword, I got killed again because the enemy touched me from below somehow. Very beautiful, right? I mean, it's a fair exchange. 1 hit versus 1 hit, right? Slime 6 shooter and shuriken toss. Slime 6 shooter, I don't know how much they changed, but yeah. Hey, I'm a pro gamer, right? Dying so quickly within the first stage for both versions. God, 2 runs back to back, died immediately. Come at me, bro. For some reason, I have a better chance at winning. I shouldn't have spoken. Yay, I can try the magic wand again. I'd love to sing to the tune of it a little bit. Such a good white man. Get out! The shuriken is nice to get an AoE effect to hit multiple enemies at the same time. But the magic wand has a stronger attack. There you go. Do I get a specialist? No. Mana gain is good. More magic. Be a super magic boy. Magical girl run. Yes, let's go. Yeah. I don't have money. Say goodbye. Indeed. Wonderful. You get it. You get it. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's Sonic. Be careful. There's Sonic. Interesting. Secondary specialist for the shuriken, or wait for the magic stuff. I want to test the magic stuff, obviously. So we're going here where I can get magic. This arrow is also new if you haven't spotted it. Oh, how did that? Oh my god! I'm exactly at 1 HP. That's not fair. That's not fair. That enemy literally jumped on me. But I learned my lesson. Don't play this game. I will kill that guy as well to get gold and then get here. Here, bleeding attribute. Oh yes, range, I need that. I feel like this run is already over. One hit death. Let's see, what options do we have? Yeah, not good. Are you kidding me? I'm so close of obtaining this one. Anyway. Can I get something for 45? Nope, obviously can't. Now then, let me go to Exterminator. I'm a pro gamer playing with invisibility. Do I need to see the enemy? No, I need to see numbers. Honestly, let me get this one. So you're doing better, huh? I was dying on first time and on that better. I had to switch back to regular rogue. I died on the first level 3 times in a row. Said the person who reached 500. In the regular one. Yum 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 yum. Defense. I did say I want to try defense as well, you know. There we go, defense. Probably impossible. Damn, it's early for you. It's way off. It's way off. Holy fuck, it's completely off. Oh. It's so funny. Eat that. Eat magic. There we go. I'm doing math at 4 in the morning. Yeah, you shouldn't do math. Meow. Where it is, the boss. Look at my damage. Hyper. Look at that crazy damage. I got hit because I'm stupid. This map is not nice to play around because the stump in the middle. All I'm doing is some bleed damage as well as fire damage. Here, poison would have been literally what saves me. That's why. As a comparison, you can see the shuriken dealing 21 damage, while the other one deals way more. That's why can I stack? It's not nice. It's not easy. So I'll use Hyper Slime to increase my attack stats. Dealing 200 damage for each attack until it runs off. Okay, that shouldn't have hit me here because I was 100% sure outside of that area. That's fucked up. PM? Yeah, it's almost turning 10 PM. That's when I leave. Indeed. That's what this game is sometimes. Yeah, I need to test properly what works and what doesn't. Currently, magic stuff, magic wands, needs a lot of testing on my end. The children laughing in the music makes me uncomfortable. Huh? Children laughing? What? The children laughing? Huh? There's a giggle? No, the music doesn't have that. The music doesn't have that. I don't know. And no way. The mic shouldn't pick that up. How the hell would mic pick that up? If it's outside of my place because the window's slightly open, tilted. Thank you for the hydrate. I just did. The hell? Let me open up the noise gate as well. Maybe that could help. No, not noise gate. Suppression. I don't know if it will suppress my voice multiple times. Which track is it? Is it this one? I'll mute my mic as well. I'm sorry, I actually cannot hear any giggle. Not from the soundtrack, at least. You can redeem whatever you want. So, time to breed. I think. Okay, defense is okay-ish. That will be worked on another time. Fly definitely will be difficult to work with. And speed is something that is also difficult to keep. Oh my god, why did I have this? Because of the power level that I want to work on. Speed is something I want to keep, yeah. Speed as close as possible. The power level as well. I could do these two. The offspring. Maybe. I don't know. Got 2 rubies left. No. $35. But this is a bad offspring. Here we go. That should be good. Also B, that's not nice. However, that has a power 19. That's still... Yeah, no, another one. 17, much better. $17 power. Yeah, no, not gonna keep that. Get rid of it, forget that shit. I don't know which way is the best way to properly move on. White bonk. What did I do? Yeah, breeding is a bit of a drag. There we go. Something I can work with. Fly is something I don't look at. Can I work with this though? What? I really don't know how to do it. How would I possibly go for the lowest rank? I don't work on power going low while keeping speed, right? Chose the worst one. Which one was speed again? Speed is the third one here. This one. No, what am I doing? Power. This one. Has an A rank in speed, that's why it was difficult to get this. 09 is such a good one though. Complete different color. Speed should not go. I need to find something with power being very low. I don't know how to properly go for the lowest rank. We could look. Where's Comfy? Comfy's right here. A new bubble. Let's pet Comfy. And G as well. My G. I'll probably end it as well. There's not much point here. I'll pause the game here. First of all. And my slime garden wiki. There's a breeding page. Somewhere. We can also check that. There's the Slime Garden wiki where you can read up stuff like this, how the V grade starts at 19.50 and the X starts from 19.00. So if you haven't slime with an X, don't throw that away if you're just starting out. The range between S is by 2 numbers, actually 3 numbers, whereas for X it's just a single number. So there's a smaller range for X and even smaller range for V. Like V, keep them. There's also VX as well, so yeah. This page is not fully updated obviously, so there's many things missing. There's just something someone updates whenever they have free time. There's a V breeding grade guide. Base X single V wants double V. Wonderful guide, right? It's not updated. There's not much here to say. But if I were to go to Steam, my slime garden. Wait. There we go. Slimebox Games, the developer did this. It's been a while. There we go. Simple thing. Cosmetics also pass on. This is how breeding works here. Yeah, reject them all. Perfect slime. This is very old. It's super time consuming to do an all V20. But I'm trying to do the opposite of course. Sample workflow trying to achieve. The trick is to hatch a new slime with very high stats in each category and try to pass on high stats to your offspring. If you have someone at 20, keep breeding until you get something close to that as well, close to that range. Hatch a new slime with very high stats. Thank you for the pet. Meow. Try to pass. Hatch a new slime with very high stats in each category. So basically, creating a slime with the highest overall stats. But this one explains a single stat. And another guide in the Discord was talking about how you should get. It gets easier once you have 2 stats being maxed, like from one stat to the next. Gently pet Asakedia Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Bravo. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess here. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, I made a review for this game since I reached 150 plus hours. This is a copy paste, you know, like a simple how good is it checkbox for TLDR. And the actual review starts below this. Oh boy, is that a lot of text? That's what I spent my weekends for. Freaking I love it. You finally found it, congratulations. Yeah. That's a review worthy to read. Yeah. Like, opening words here. And for people who don't have time, they can see simple stuff here, you know. That's a copy paste from this page here. I'll show you. The review template in different languages as well. You click whichever you want, or you hide it so it doesn't show. And once you're done, you generate the Steam review. When you hide it, that category won't be shown. It generates it, and that's how it looks like. And you click the copy and paste it instantly in here. And I left the template link as well, obviously. But yeah, this is a very nice, simple to understand Steam review. So yeah. After that, for the people who have time to read the review, disclaimer first and then the intro. And boom, the entire review. With final words, yeah. I was waiting for at least 100 hours on record mark. At that point I tried to think of how do I want to write the review. And then 150. When I reached 150 hours, I decided now I should really write a review. This game needs more reviews. Positive reviews. Especially. No, I'm so happy that I finally got it. Like, it says review time. That's what I wanted to have, at least at 100. And 150 now, right? And that's the review time. I wanted to show, okay, I spent a lot of time, even at review time. Therefore, I can afford and I should even provide a proper review. Yeah. I wrote a positive poem, haven't done it since 4 months ago. Hey, congratulations. Thank you for that, but yeah, that's about it. I think that's about it. I just end it here. It's nice music. Honestly, I'm so tired. Oh god. I've been longing to play this game for such a long time, man. I just went down after ending the stream. Tomorrow I'll take my time off to relax and all. And Friday I have a day off thanks to regional holidays and National Girlfriend's Day on top of it. On that day I will be streaming Pokemon Emerald, so in 2 days we'll be streaming Peak gameplay, not Peak, the game. Oh god. So that's how it looks like. So far we have only Friday slotted in for a game. I don't know about Saturday and Sunday, because if I'm gonna stream for a long time on Friday night, I might skip Saturday, obviously, to rest again. There's so many things to do, like the Pokepuns. I need to do the entire template setup. It's gonna take a while, man. I've done brainstorming for the past 2 weeks about it already. And yeah, I barely get time to do shit, so I've really been beating myself up kinda because I couldn't even play this game, despite how much I'm involved on a daily basis. It's insanity. But yeah, I need a break and tomorrow is the last day. That's why I'll just chill, not do shit. And I'll see for myself if I can breed a D10. Because once I have the shittiest slime, I'll be able to create copies of that, hopefully. And additionally, I will finally be working on a V20 slime, the strongest slime. And only after I obtain those slimes at the V20, I'll keep a single one for my main attacking slime. But yeah, and then I have multiple character slimes that I want to do, and I've saved them in my box, obviously. I'll add them with a modifier. You know how you have the purebred ribbon? I will give the character slimes that I saved the mystery core to change the stats, because I want for specific characters, for specific stats, let's say speed, at rank X, the letter X, and the mystery core can do that. And if I use a mystery core, it will lose the purebred ribbon. But for the character slimes, I don't care, because it's too ridiculous to even attempt an X rank at a specific rank just for one slime with the specific color combination. Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. Don't joke me, it's not Genshin.